Hello, today I'm going to be showcasing Selenix and its web scraping functionality, in which we're going to scrape a SEO site that provides blog articles for a certain price. So it's basically you pay to this website to get advertisements to increase your SEO rating. Um, This will scrape all of the URLs, the prices, the language of the website, and export it to JSON CSV format. So the application we're using is called Selenix, and the website we're going to be scraping is called AdC. Just a brief overview on the first couple functions here, and I'll go through the commands so you can get an idea of what actually is going to happen in the background. So there's a login workflow and also the main one, which we're looking at right now. The login one contains the password, which is why I'm not displaying it, but basically it just opens the site, puts in the username and password, and clicks login. It then saves that snapshot, that session as a snapshot. It saves the cookies, the session storage, the local storage, and then we're going to recover it in this workflow, and then we're going to run the web scraping functionality. So this can easily scrape thousands of entries in a few minutes. So for a client, he's doing like 100,000 items per day, something like that. Okay, so step 2 would be import from JSON. This is a snapshot that's saved as a JSON file. It restores it and saves it as a variable into this command, these different commands, so that you can use it in later commands. So it recovers this file, saves it as this variable. Then this command restore snapshot restores the browser state to the logged in browser state. These are various counters that will keep track of what page you're on, as well as ahrefs min max is basically a way of changing which range of websites you want to scrape. We don't really need to get into that too much, but basically what the scraper is going to do, there's 100 results on 100 pages in one range of 1 to 5. Then when you go to range 6 to 11, there's another 100 results on 100 pages. So it's going to go through, do all 100 pages, and then go to the next range. Of course, I'm not going to show you the entire process because that's going to take a little bit of time, but you can get the gist of it. I'll scrape the first couple thousand or something like that. There's comments here so you can get a better idea of the control flow. There's two while loops. One of them is for the ranges and one of them is for the pages. So after it goes through, it starts on page 1, gets the first 100 results, stores the items that we're looking for, content placement, writing, language. These ones are disabled tags, but that also would work. It's just not something I'm looking to scrape right now. It saves it as all data, and then it clicks the next button, it reformats the data, and then it exports it. Yeah, so you're exporting it as JSON as well as CSV. Also have the export as a temporary file, so if the scraper gets shut down for whatever reason halfway through the process, you won't lose anything that you've gotten so far. So it has some sort of backup there. Okay, so we're going to run this. It'll start from the beginning. As I said, it loads the snapshot from this JSON file. It then restores it. So now we are logged in, which had been done in a previous process and saved as this JSON file. Now we're starting on page 1. It also stores the page counter. It creates the variable for all of the data. Here in the logs, you're able to see, basically it gives you an update of what's going on. So scraping page 1. As it goes through and scrapes these are all displayed in the logs using the inspect variable or the echo function. You're able to actually view the variables that have been saved. So this was actually a medium complexity website to scrape. There are much simpler ones, much more complex ones. There are some templates available on Selenix that are free, but for custom scraping like this, you would need to go through the professional services and have someone develop that for you. So pretty much this is going to just repeat through these loops while it goes through the different pages, scraping page 2. After every page it saves it in a temporary file, and since I've already run this previously, I can already show you the output, the CSV output. We have a nice organized table here in which we can then use it for whatever we need in the future. So in the case of this client, he was actually maintaining a website similar to this one, and he wanted to make sure that he had the most up-to-date URLs that were accepting purchased posts. So it's pretty simple, and that's pretty much it. Thank you.